ChampsTalk, als je knokken niet meer krijgt uit je kop. ChampsTalk, ouwe hoeren zonder rem op de klok. ChampsTalk, voor mijn strijders en mijn vechters pas zinnen. Ga lekker zitten en laten we beginnen met de ChampsTalk.
Okay guys, we're here with Coach Owen Roddy. How are you, sir?
I'm good, thanks. Just out after a successful win for Andreas Binder, so I'm happy with that, yeah.
Can you give us a quick recap of some of the things that went right in the fight for you?
The takedowns, Cuckoo's a very unorthodox striker, and we've seen that. So the plan was to get the takedown and see how he was at the ground. And when Andreas took him down, he was very successful in each round. But Cuckoo done very well. It was a tough fight, a tough fought fight. Andreas has been out for a long time. We said, two tough situations. Leading up to this, so it was a long hog, and I'm just delighted that he went in, got the win, and we're back on track.
It's so crazy to hear, because obviously as a fan you only see the final result, but you're obviously behind closed doors seeing everything that's going into it. So really nice to see that. How do you deal with a guy like Cuckoo who was just moving around the whole time, light on his feet?
Yeah, he's a tricky character. There's not many people that fight like that, So I knew he was going to be an unorthodox striker. The idea was to try and time the takedown, but Andreas was finding it difficult to time the takedown. Cuckoo was popping the jab from the hip, which is a difficult shot to deal with as well. But Andreas, sometimes you just gotta take the risk. Also, every time Andreas did take the risk and entered, he was successful on the ground.
So, Coach, how's things going back in Ireland in the gym? What can we expect?
Oh, good. Yeah, I've a young crew of fighters coming through. Andreas is leading the way. He's our most experienced pro now in SBG Charlestown. We've got Max Lally coming up. We've Nico Diedoff as well, who's another good pro. And I'd say we'll have probably around 3 or 4 pros by the end of the year. So, a young team, but a very eager team, and a very exciting team, to be honest.
And when you're looking for opportunities for your fighters, as LFL, Cage Warriors, these type of places?
Yeah, well, LFL has always been so good to us. Phenomenal show, very well ran, they really look after us. So, I'd be delighted to get some of my new up and coming pros on the LFL card. And then obviously Cage Warriors and that I like, So I'm just excited to get the guys out, get the right fights for them, and build them up.
You've been in this fight game for a long time. Can you just talk about how you've seen it change, some of the highlights for you, that kind of stuff?
Exactly. It's been 22 years now I've been in the game, so I fought for many years, and then I've been a coach now for 12 years or so, and I think it's just got obviously so much more popular, and then the skill level, although when we fought and stuff, we were tough and durable, and we were technically okay. This level of fire it's completely different. You watch the guys out there as well tonight, phenomenal everywhere. Nobody one-dimensional. Phenomenal strikers, wrestlers, jiu-jitsu practitioners. So the skill set. I was recently over at the IMAFs, the Youth Europeans, and I'm just glad I'm retired, to be honest, So, yeah.
Trick question, but or maybe you don't have an answer. But if you had to pick striking or grappling,
striking.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Everyone loves what's the saying? Jesus loves knockouts. Everyone loves knockouts. Yeah.
Just joking. But I remember I was just saying off camera as well. Like I personally learned a lot from that video where you spoke about the free ranges.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Are you planning to do more of those?
I every now and then I get the buzz of putting up some content on YouTube and some technical stuff, but I'm trying to be a coach and run a gym. I've got an American organisation going myself, College MMA, Nuka MMA, which is doing really well. I've got an equipment company, Shadow Fight Goods, that does combat sports equipment. So I'm just trying to juggle. I've got a wife and 3 kids at home as well that I'm trying to juggle everything. So every now and then when I get a bit of time, I'll try and throw up a technique. Yeah.
How do you guys get the grappling experience? I mean, the American guys, they're born and bred with wrestling, right? So Europe seems to get more.
Well, you know what? American wrestling is phenomenal as well, but we've got a seriously high caliber of Eastern European wrestlers. Like I find the Eastern European wrestling to be I wouldn't say far more skillful, but the chain wrestling is a lot more skillful in Eastern Europe, and you know we've got really high level wrestlers in our gym. In Ireland, there's lots of really high level wrestlers. So yeah, we're getting there in Europe, you know.
Do you ever get overwhelmed by the fight game because you're so involved in it? Like, or do you manage to keep up with all the different organisations like UFC cards, Bellator cards, so on and so forth?
Yeah, no, I do. I try my best to keep up with everything. But, you know, as I said, there wasn't that much going on back in the day. Now you've got these big organisations, the PFL/Bellator, the UFC, Cage Warriors is doing very well. LFL is flying in Europe, you know. So it's you know, the way I do it is, you know, if I'll watch the welterweights and I'll see who's coming up on the scene and who's slightly ahead of us that I think Andreas can you know get in there and get the win for it. Or if it's a lightweight, I'll watch some of the up and coming lightweights, and then I'll always tune into the big ones, like, you know.
2 last questions. Of the Irish fighters that are coming up, who's really caught your eye? I mean, we've got a lot.
I've literally only been talking to Paul Hughes there. He was here cornering Tiernan Loughran, who got a really good win tonight as well. And Paul Hughes, you know, he is phenomenal. I've watched him ever since I had a guy fight against him years ago. I think it was both their amateur debuts now. My guy, Paul, got the win via decision, and now my guy now is actually after moving up to the north. He trains with Paul, so Paul is probably the next up and comer out of Ireland, you know, with good experience, and I believe he literally just signed to the PFL, so it'll be exciting to see how he gets on. But the pool of talent in Ireland is so high. You know, we're called the Fighting Irish. We know how to fight, and we're very technical, we're very tough. So there's a big group coming.
The elephant in the room is obviously 303. Conor coming.
Yes.
What can we expect?
Yeah, the best Conor ever, as always. You know, he's been eager to get back for a long time. He's been working hard. You know, it's been a little over a year since the Ultimate Fighter. And Conor's eager, and I just can't wait to see him back in there.
As fight fans, it's been a bittersweet to see so much time taken away from him with the whole negotiations, but he seems to be flying otherwise.
Yeah, he just wants to get in. You know, he always wants to fight. He wants to be consistent. He wants to get regular fights. So let's focus on Chandler, you know, and then take it from there.
Chandler's going to be trying to pressure, throw the overhand. It seems, I don't know, but as a fan, it seems like it could be a wild style to fight against. I know Conor's got so much striking experience, more than, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, Chandler throws his looping overhand.
Listen, Chandler's very tough. He is very skilled. We just have to watch out for the shots that he comes with that we are working on. Fight smart and then wait for that opportunity. No better person in the world to see a hole and put a fucking left missile down it, you know.
Thank you so much, coach. Thank you for your time.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
ChampsTalk, als je knokken niet meer krijgt uit je kop. ChampsTalk, ouwe hoeren zonder rem op de klok. ChampsTalk, voor mijn strijders en mijn vechters pas zinnen. Ga lekker zitten en laten we beginnen met de ChampsTalk.